What is up, everybody? Welcome to a new video. It's been so long. Hope you guys been enjoying the 10 to 150 foot putts every day until I hit them. Just shot a new one. Hopefully you came over from there and all that stuff. So today I suck at forehand. Well, not just today, every day pretty much. So I think the best way to get my forehand down perfectly is to just do a whole round. So that's what we're doing today. Watch the video, I guess. Even if I don't usually throw forehand on some of these holes, I'm throwing it on every hole. The only time I'm not throwing forehand is when I have a putt. And I would say within 60 feet. So that's circle 2 pretty much. All right, let's do this. I'm going with my Halo Mako 3. I had a Champion and Star plastic bag, and then I had my Halo bag. I love specific ones out of my Halo bag, and I love specific ones out of my regular, Star plastic and Champion plastic. So I decided to take the best of the two and smash them into one. So hopefully, having a good pick of good forehand discs. There's a good mix of stuff in there. So you'll see that today. First one is says 331 or 346. That is totally not. This is like not even 300. So I don't know who made that. Anyway, let's do it. Oh, miss that tree, miss that tree. Oh, wow, that's actually really good. Kind of over to the side, but whatever, I'll take it. Okay, that was not my intended line, but I squeezed through it. That was kind of crazy. So let's see if we can bang it in from here. All right, so we are in putting range, so no forehand, just trying to give me a good putt. Gotta go between these two trees. Oh wow, barely tapped the chains. Oh look, I just dropped my bag. I think I might just play 9 holes because I didn't bring any extra batteries. I need new batteries for this camera. I'm not using my usual camera. I just need new cameras. They've been making me mad. Ooh, oh, that almost didn't go in. All right, even through 1. Basically, I need a whole new setup before October. October is going to be huge for me. My other channel, Brutal Media, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm doing 2 festivals, possibly. One I already got in, like it's a done deal, like all day festival. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, for this hole, let me do my U-disc stuff. Got a par on that one. Those is 269. I'm gonna go with my Leopard 3 on forehand. I feel like getting a little bit of extra movement will be good. Also, I do 1 finger. So that's the easiest way for me to do it accurately. I don't get a ton of power, but on these holes, you really don't need it. You just need crazy accuracy, and it makes me way more accurate than with like a fan grip. Let's do it. Oh, that looks so good. Dude, wait. Honestly, I was listening for chains. That's how good that was. Playing some of these holes forehand, I might find a hole that is best played forehand, because that was played perfectly. I didn't even touch a tree. And there's so many trees out here. And I never thought a Leopard 3 on forehand was going to be the best option here. But I think if it was like a Star Leopard or something, it would not have come back. But this, because it's a Halo, it came back perfectly fine. Yeah, we got down here. We're pinned high right by the hole. Do a little, whatever this is called. I'm so stupid. All right. Boom. Straddle putt. That's what I was trying to think of. What an idiot. I was not expecting to birdie that one. That's huge, actually. The next one I expect to. I just don't know what I'm going to throw. All right, this hole's 187. Should be super easy. I'm actually gonna throw my regular Mako 3, or my champion, not my regular one. This one, I think this is a good forehand hole to play, but you kind of have to push it forward a bit more than swing it way out. I've played this course thousands of times. I've never done a forehand on this one. And honestly, no other like disc golf YouTuber is out here doing anything. Like, a lot of people hate this course, but I don't. I think it's fun. Oh, that was horrible. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Usually I park this one, no problem. My backhand is obviously way better. I think it was the wrong angle. I should have put a little bit of hyzer on it. I'm actually going to use my Halo Sonic because I like these for like little throw-ins and stuff. And I'm not using it on my challenge right now. And this stuff is thick, dude. How am I supposed to find this? I think it went up more actually. You know what? I'm just going to play for here and then find it later. This is about where it went anyway, and I'm also doing this forehand. Into the tree, cool. Man, I really wish I didn't lose that. I still have a Mako, but it's my Halo, and they fly completely different. That's one I will mold stack for sure. Honestly, my video today is looking super good. I am directly in front of the camera, I think. Oh my God, that should have been it. Bogey on a hole that I always birdie. That sucks. I guess I should have picked my Halo. Maybe it wouldn't have done that. I'm actually trying to get rid of this camera because there are some cameras that have come out recently that are just new, and I need an update. I know it looks really good, but it's the functionality and all that. I had to turn my camera back on because it wasn't registering that I had a lens on, so it wasn't focusing or anything. And that's another big thing. Good thing about this hole is I always throw forehand. This is the one hole I do throw forehand on because it cuts to the right pretty hard. It's not very far, but I do know that my Thunderbird is usually the best, but right now I'm going to use my Firebird because I decided to take my Thunderbird out for my Firebird. Okay. Sweet, losing some more discs. Nah, not really. That sucked. Honestly, I don't think I've thrown that disc on this hole. I just kept it way too inside and hit this tree, but I can see the disc, so we're good. I'm actually gonna forehand my Panther. I think it'll be perfect for this shot. Was not planning on throwing this today, if you know what the Panther does. Oh geez, okay. I'm gonna have to like do this. I got a straight shot to it, but I wanted to flex something, make it a little bit easier, but let's see what happens. Oh yeah, no, shouldn't have done that. Man, I'm gonna be bogeying like crazy, but hey, I'm getting a lot more forehand throws in. That was the point, so whatever. And honestly, this is not close enough to count as a putt, so I'm gonna try to do a little forehand flick and maybe go in the basket, who knows. I also forgot to put my pig in there, my Halo pig. Okay, so I'm doing a little thing like that. Still forehand, but it's gonna kind of be like a little scoover around this tree. Look at that. That's how you shot shape right there. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better on my angles with the camera. I do have a bit more room here than most places, even though it's a very wooded course. Yeah, I'm glad I'm just doing 9 because I gotta work later. I don't wanna kill myself before I kill myself more. And let me know if you like longer videos. Like, should I go for like full rounds, let me know, because I'll do that. I might watch the video back and see where my Mako 3 went, see if I can't go find it after this. I got plenty of time. I'm in no rush today, which is nice. And dude, it feels so good out here. It feels so good. All right, so this hole is about, I don't know, 250, 300 feet down this tunnel, and then it goes to the left. So this is not a forehand hole at all, but I'm gonna try this Leopard 3. I know I'm gonna smack into a tree though. Oh, that's looking so good. That's like best case scenario with a forehand on this hole. All right, here's another one where we're too far for a forehand. I mean, for a putt, but I can't throw a forehand right here. So I'm still using like my forehand grip, just doing it like opposite. And if you want to try this shot out, you can. I literally do it in tournaments and stuff. It's a really good way to use an overstable disc for short shots and get a good shot shape. I actually use that kind of technique with my splice, and it works so well. It gets you out of so many bad situations. This is not that, this is just my putter. So, oh wow, that was horrible. Usually it'll land on its top and then slide really good. So even if you don't hit your mark, it'll still slide up. But unfortunately that hit a tree. Okay, so to me this is a putt. Some people probably would not agree, but let's do a little flip. Yeah, this is a putt. This is well within 60 feet, I think. Get this tree kind of in the way. This is like my long distance putter. I love it. And that's exactly why I love it, because it does stuff like that. All right, another one that is definitely not a forehand hole. It's very short, so I'm actually going to use my Fox. I'm going to give it a little bit of hyzer and see if it doesn't flip up a little bit and just stay straight. I have been loving this disc, specifically this one, because I feel like if I threw a Star or Champion, it would be way too understable. But this actually gets a little bit of fade if you give it enough time. And that's what happens when you give it hyzer. I knew some of the holes would end up like this. Not very good. Maybe not the best place to do a forehand only challenge, but whatever. Still can't see the basket. I'm just gonna forehand this up there. Get a little bit of angle. Super awkward to feel on this one. Oh, that went down. That went over and down the hill. This is a death putt. Well, it depends on what side you're on. Most of the time, it's a death putt. You'll see in just a second. Either way, it sucks. And I very rarely use forehands for like up shots, unless I just absolutely have to. And that's why my scramble game is like that's kind of the best shots I got. Not really, but they're super comfortable when I need them. But when I don't need them, I don't know what to do. All right, you're not gonna be able to see me because I went down this hill. A little farther than I like, but hopefully we can smack it in. And this would have been a lot different if I had my pig on me. I have it in the car. I've been using it for my series, but oh, well, maybe you can see me. I'm down here. I got some trees in the way. I'm gonna have to do like a super nose up putt. Oh, I literally hit the tree in front of me. I'll keep score on the screen. I've lost count. So it'll be updated on the screen. Either way, I know this is not a good round for me at all. So I'm probably not shooting even or even under par, but I tried. Maybe I'll do this again in a different course, see if we can get a little bit better results. This hole's really weird. I don't know what to throw here. I guess since my leopard's been so good for me, I'm gonna throw my leopard. Because you definitely want to get right on this hole, so I think letting it fade left, or letting it turn left, and then coming back would be perfect for this hole. I've always wondered what a forehand would be like on this hole. Again, you cannot see the basket. I could have turned it a little more, which is weird to think about because I don't usually do that. I was out here goofing around and threw 2 shots when I shouldn't have, and I lost my FD for my Discmania bag, so not happy about that. There's some, I feel like my Discmania bag needs a little bit of work. My MVP bag needs a little bit of work, but I have so much Innova that I can throw together like 5 or 6 different bags. That's most of my discs anyway, so yeah. I know you probably have no idea what you're looking at, but I am right here, and you cannot see the basket. I can see the basket, but man, this is like the worst shot ever. Okay, so I'm gonna do this little thingy again. This is not the stance for this. Actually, I'm gonna go to this stance. Oh, this is so weird. It's like an opposite of like a patent pending. Okay, I got it on the top and it slid down. Wide stance. A lot of straddle putting today. Nope. And my thing just came off the wheel of my Zuka cart, and that's what I hate about Zuka carts. It is so annoying. I gotta go find that real quick. They never stay on. They piss me off, honestly. Now for this insanely long hole. I'm gonna try my halo turn. Probably should go with something that's not a halo. I think my Zuka cart is done for though. That sucks. It is a restored one, so it's not perfect. But here we go. Oh, that sucks, dude. Oh my God, I have all this room. I think I'm stuck in the tree. I'm leaving my Zuka cart here for right now. I don't know what I'm about to throw. I'm leaving it over here because it started making a terrible noise a couple holes ago. So I think it fell off a couple holes ago, and I haven't really went off track. So I think I know what hole it is. I think it's only hole 6 or 5. Anyway, this thing sucks. I've tried to fix it. It was good for a while. I'm not giving up on it just yet. I have a replacement part, but not like on me. If you don't keep those little screws on the inside tight, you're pretty much screwed yourself. Okay, so I did not hear this thing come down. All right, this is the worst spot I've ever been in on this hole. I'm just gonna pitch out with my Firebird. I have a hole right here, so I could really give it a lot. Not bad. It's way on out there. Exactly what you want. A lot of the times I don't like taking my Zuka cart to these wooded courses out here because they are really they're just not accessible with a cart. Next time I'm definitely putting my pig back in here. I have a couple, but I don't have any on me because like this, I realize how bad I need that. So I'll just use like I'll just use this. This is my favorite. Don't know why I didn't throw this earlier. It's I-Die Valkyrie. Love this thing. This should just be a little pitch up. I might try to go a little long because sometimes I land way short. Oh, the wind just had its way with that. Okay, hit a tree. Shouldn't be in a bad spot. Figured out that my Zuka cart needed some tightening and some maintenance. That's one thing that people just glaze over. I mean, some people have never had this problem, but I've had this problem since I first got it. It wasn't in good shape when I got it. And you can go watch my restoration video if you want. I shot that like in the middle of winter. Not the best restoration time, but it was good. It was a good video. Honestly, I revived this thing, but functionally, not really, I guess. So let's go, let's do this. Oh yeah, birdie. And well, I don't know. Might be a birdie, I might be a par actually. I usually birdie this one. But as I was talking about this camera, not only is it, you know, getting kind of old, but I mean, it looks great as you can tell. I don't even know if it's, I'm probably too dark actually. But my biggest thing is I shoot concerts, like metal shows and stuff. You saw on Brutal Media if you want to go check it out. And this camera I use for like my cinematic shots. And it stops at 30 minutes. I need something that does not stop at 30 minutes. It looks great. It functions great. Like, I love Canon. I have an EOS R, and I'm trying to get a R6V, which just came out. So I think that would be a really good addition for $2,300. So yeah, I'm not rich, sorry. I really wish I could double up on the R6V, or even just the R6V and an R50V, but they all record for as long as you want, so, which is great. I'm gonna try the Gorgon. I have more than enough room. I'm going to pump it down there as hard as I can and have some headwind, kinda. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is probably gonna suck. Actually, not bad. A little nose up. But yeah, my forehands really aren't that bad. It's just I hate throwing them. But this is making it more comfortable, which was the whole point of this video. And I left my Zuka cart back on 7. So I gotta walk all the way back. That sucks. But I think I'm gonna go with my Firebird and just rip it as hard as I can to the left of the basket, and it should do just fine. I don't know what my final score is, but I know it's probably not under par. So I will try this again with my pick in the bag. Firebird time. I don't think I'm gonna do a run up. I think I'm just gonna do a standstill. There are some people at this picnic table, but I don't think I'm gonna throw it that far. It's really, really close to the basket though. So I'm gonna see what I can do. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that was pretty good. I love that flare skip. It's so nice. Oh my God, that sucks. All right, here's my ending score. I don't even know what it is, but I gotta go find this piece to my Zuka cart, or I'm not gonna be using it for a while. So that really sucks. All right, well, what are the odds? I actually found my piece for my Zuka cart literally right here where I parked it. It was right over there, and I could have just went and grabbed it, but I had no idea. I just walked from hole 3 all the way back to hole 7. And now I'm about to go back to hole 3 so I can find my Mako 3. If you ever have a Zuka cart that does this, there's this little Allen wrench keyhole, whatever. It's like an octagon. You're supposed to tighten that. And mine was tight, and this has been working for the longest time, and it just hasn't right now. I'm gonna throw it back on and put my bag back in so I can roll it to the truck. But I think I'm gonna grab me like a stick. Sorry, I'm down here. I'm thinking I might grab me a stick and see if I can't like knock down some of the bush. I don't know if it's bushes or weeds or whatever it is. It's everywhere and it's really thick. So it went somewhere in there. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching. I'm so glad I at least found that, because I was gonna be mad if I didn't. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Please subscribe. Go watch my short series, because literally when I'm done with that one, I got a new one coming up. And hint, hint, hole 3. So there you go. That's what I'm gonna leave you with. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one.